What up, what up? Potato, I'm the one that decides that. The fuck? Yeah. Hi, Appreciation. It's only been like a week. Guess it can survive a week without me, right? Yeah, no, it's mandatory. Like, I can give you a minimum of 60 seconds, but then if I want to, like, actually have, like, more pay, no, it's, like, it's mandatory now. It's like, you can't get rid of it. You can't get rid of it. I can do, like, a 60-second, but that's it. By default, it's like 60 seconds. But technically, I can change it to whatever I wish. But then if I want to make an income, like, especially after I become partner, it's better to it's better to have that 3 minute because it gives you more pay once you become partner. I think it's this one. I don't know. I've been away from streaming, having to redo a paper for grade school, preparing for... Yeah, but... Alright, just need to get started with this, because I gotta get some sleep for work tomorrow. Just trying to take care of some things before I started streaming.
I'm sorry. Everyone!
I gotta go down here, I believe. I gotta go down here. I don't think the caps are helping. Oh, Warlock, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I don't think the caps are helping that person. Why do you have a pterodactyl stuck in your throat? I heard that's not healthy for you.
I don't like this. It's too quiet. No sign of Digimon anywhere.
Oh no! They got
You
beat
got
up.
it!
They got beat up. It's a beautiful Digimon.
Wow.
Yes.
Great.
Is the electromagnetic net generator still functional?
Right.
Well, that's a relief. It hasn't been completely destroyed. Looks like those two were able to keep it safe. I'll call in a medical team right away to take care of them. We should be able to get the generator working with a few repairs. I'll do it myself. We can't let their efforts go to waste. But I need a special tool in order to perform the repairs. So I'm going to have to ask for your help again. Our base is in Higashi Shinjuku. Can you go there and get that tool for me? I'll stay here and start working on whatever other repairs I can. What's with that Digimon? Are they trying to say something?
They're saying they want to stay here and help.
Well, I guess they can stick around if they want. Just as long as they don't get in my way. Sorry, I'm not used to being in such close proximity to Digimon. Anyway, let's get started. Head over to Higashi Shinjuku and get that tool for me, okay?
Why not again, did you? No, they don't have growing pains. I'm still surprised with Gekkomon's evolution. That was not an evolution I was expecting. I was expecting him transforming related to him. But no! We got something else, which I'm like, what the fuck? Yay! Huh?
There! Ready to launch. Volt brick knockdown!
So the ambition of
Exhaust flame!
Volt brick knockdown!
Data crusher!
Thanks.
Exhaust flame!
Tommy! Hey, Tommy.
Data crusher!
Here goes! Volt brick knockdown!
Hi! Hi, Eiffel. Well, hi. I've been doing a
Data
lot of
Crusher!
Digimon. It's one of the best games.
Lightning pile!
Great.
Much appreciated.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I haven't finished the
Everyone.
game. I haven't done the next DLC yet. I'm not ready. Is it? I haven't changed it. It might be my mic because I turned it down and my mic is kind of away from me. Don't tell me
Digimon
that.
are attacking. We have to go help now.
Fuck.
That one. Ready to go. Here goes. Volt break knockdown.
I want to kiss the mic. No. Denied.
Lightning pile.
Data Crusher!
Really? I was thinking of getting the season pass, but I haven't got it yet.
Thanks.
No, I'm not. I gotta get done with the base game first.
Data Crusher! Tear!
Why is he not dead yet?
Great.
I wanted to buy everything, but I didn't have enough money at the time. Money was kind of constricted. I would have bought
Do it.
the collector's edition if that was the case.
Volt break knockdown.
Hope you're ready! Exhaust flame! This can't be.
Here goes. Volt break knockdown.
Data Crusher!
Thanks.
Hope you're ready! Exhaust flame! Electroshocker!
Yeah, but they still did an amazing job with it though. The fact they popped out another Digimon game and it was like hidden is crazy work. I'm still waiting for the other Digimon game too, Digimon Elysium. Once that comes out, that'll be so much fun.
Volt break knockdown.
Data Crusher!
Ooh. Scans 100%. Convert. Next. Right? And part of it is that I think it's because the reason why it's slowly getting more hyped is because Digimon Cyber Sleuth on the PlayStation did so well and stuff. And then not only that is that when like this is pre-COVID too, like the year COVID started, Digimon TCG was supposed to start that same year, but then they had to push it back like a month or two later due to COVID. But then the TCG itself got the so much hype that it created a domino effect, which is the craziest thing. And because it created that domino effect, then what happened next is that people heard the Digimon Survive coming out, and granted, that kind of took longer than expected. Was the game a hit or miss? Yeah, it was a hit or miss for some people. But then what kept the ball rolling is that because then more people got interested into Digimon, then Digimon gonna happen. Digimon stuff was being produced. Like the domino effect kept on rolling down the hill. And it was to the point that even like Digimon Time Stranger got the biggest like trailer and hype it ever seen. I think it's crazy.
You got it. Ready to go.
Too bad you're learning more.
Hope you're ready. Exhaust blade.
The
Data crusher. Thanks. Hope you're ready. Exhaust blade. Electro shocker.
Here goes. Lightning pile.
Data crusher.
oh, there it goes. Oh, and the fact that Digimon Con released not just one game but two games. Oh, people got super excited. For two games to be released? How can people not be excited?
Here goes. Lightning pile.
Great.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. Yeah, the domino effect really went off so much for Digimon. To the point like it's so unexpected.
You're the best.
Because it kept on like, popping out with more anime, mangas, webtoons, card games,
Great.
more like toys production and whatnot. I was just insane.
Wow.
It's just insane how much the domino effect happened. Oh my god.
Preparations complete.
Oh, it's Commandramon.
Sorry for the trouble.
It wasn't just that. Okay, so it wasn't just that, and I have to clarify it's more than just like a lot of the stuff. Like granted, the anime series really went downhill, and they really should have stopped at a certain point. They really should have stopped and like put in a new character or something. Like you cannot keep Ash Ketchum being 10 years old for how many series? Like let's be real. Ash Ketchum should be around like 20 by now. Let's be honest. He should be 20 years old by now. And the fact that he still looks like he's a 10-year-old kid that just came out from Palatown is just insane. It's just, let's be real here. And not only that, to use the same character, like, yeah, okay, use Pikachu as a mascot, but like, let's be real, you gotta change it up and use different main character. You cannot have the same hero or protagonist of the story being in the same series over and over again. All you're doing is changing his best friend or the female chick. That's all you're changing.
Thanks.
And here's the thing is that he's doing the same mistake that he has done every single time. Like, bro, stop making the same damn mistake. Like, I would understand. I would understand up to the 4th game. And I think this should be like after like Ruby and Sapphire. I would understand like after, like if they stopped, and I think what season is this? Was it Black and White? If they stopped at Black and White, then I can understand like if
Digimon's injured. They tried to protect me, but now they're hurt.
if they continue all the way up to Black and White, then I can understand. Anything after that, it was beyond excessive. Just beyond excessive in my opinion. And then not only that is that the base game for Pokemon is the same style over and over. You are a 10-year-old kid leaving your hometown, fighting against a rival. Oh great, you get a Pokemon, you travel your journey and do gym battles. Fight the Elite Four, become the champion. And there's like at least 1 or 2, and I mean this in the wholehearted, 1 or 2 side activities you can do. But they never ported over to the next game, even though it was so good. But it's just the same thing over and over again. But not only that is that, let's be for real, they're really running out of ideas for Pokemon. They're really running out of ideas on how to make Pokemon these days. Like, dead ass. You make a key into a Pokemon? A key! Or better yet, a teapot! Or must I go ahead? Must I go ahead and speak upon the latest edition of a Stormy? Who comes up with that? Yeah, you probably heard of this because I've probably spoken about it. Like, come on. All you did was gave Stormy 2 legs. That's all you did. Come on, Nintendo, you gave Stormy 2 legs. What? A Gyarados looks like a giant oversized Magikarp. Like what? Come on, be more creative than that. Even I ain't seen fan art of Stormy and they look better than the current Stormy. Let's be for real. Since that we have carried that we Digimon fans agree Pokemon needs to change. Yeah, Pokemon needs a huge change. The whole conversation. I'm sorry. You get to get me rant about it again.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
Like let's be for real.
Black Garomon should be alright for now, but he'll need to get some proper medical treatment
Like,
later.
come on.
Good. Thank you.
I think the funniest thing I find
Now
funny
it's
is I
time
know
for me to
feeling
do
it
my
discovered
part. Can I have that
compared
tool?
to They need to stop comparing that. Let's be for real. You cannot
The
compare
generator's activated.
Digimon evolution with
All the
Pokemon
Digimon in the
evolution.
area
It's
should be
not. That's
gone.
not how that
I'll
works.
take Black Gatomon
Let's.
to Dr. Simmons. They need rest and proper treatment.
The thing is that I get
My
it when
guardian
newer
angel, after
Digimon
all.
fans thinks it's like so interesting and they try to compare with Pokemon because it's funny. But here's the thing: is that Digimon's evolution is like a more in-depth thinking that one must do, because here's the thing is that compared to Pokemon has a single line. Okay, let's put out Pikachu as an example. Baby form Pichu, adult form Pikachu. Okay, then it goes to Raichu, and then there's a lowland Raichu, and then there's like a mega form, right? That's all it goes to. But let's go ahead and go and talk about Gatomon, okay?
Everyone,
Okay, there's a Nyawamon, the baby form, right? And then there's Salamon, right? But then guess what? Salamon doesn't end at Gatomon. Salamon can actually digivolve into like two other beings, depending on how it works. And then after that, between the one of the three you pick, it spreads out to even more. And then between the other one, it spreads out even more. It's basically a network of a spider web evolution. That's the best way I can describe it. A spider web of Digimon evolution where it connects from one thing to another. Like, I can even pull this up. Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. Let's pull up this Digivolution. See, let's go Pabumon. Hi, Pabu. Look at that. You can evolve into Multimon. That's Yokomon. I have no idea what the fuck this one is. It's just a single line. Hi. Because I saw Digimon, this is awesome. Oh, hi, Nature Buff. We were just talking about it. But like, no, it's a tree branch evolution, and I call it a spider web evolution. Why? It's because it's not really a tree branch per se. Because if you think about it, you can see Pabumon right here, right? But if you digivolve into Multimon, let me see if I can find Multimon. Let's do Kapurimon. So even if okay, so that's a horrible example. I'm sorry. You know what? Let me actually digivolve into one of them. I'll do this one. I'll digivolve you. Let's digivolve one of them. Okay. Because I can't really call it a tree branch, because here's the thing is that you can't. I call it a spider web because it connects from one thread to another. Even the previous thread. Oh, it's a tenement. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Okay, so as we can see, Multimon and Tanamon, right? But here's the thing. Tanamon can actually go back even further by one if it wants to. It doesn't have to be Pabumon. It can be something else. So, because it interwove not just from one section, it interwoves in multiple sections. So even if Tanamon is the base for Pabumon, it can actually go back to a different one. Because it's not really always guaranteed. Like, there's no guarantee. Like, yeah, there's a limit of how many baby form we have, but we can actually reverse engineer this and go back one form. But for the sake of this game, I can see them doing one tree line. Like, one tree branch start off and you branch. But in truth, this can actually go back even further. Which is craziest thing. But, I wish they didn't compare Digimon evolution with Pokemon evolution, because they don't work that way. It really don't work that way, people. Where am I? Oh, I'm in here. What am I doing again? Oh, this way. It just don't work that way. You can't really compare a Pokemon evolution with a Digimon evolution.
Wow. Do it!
Because Digievolution only works between the Hoy and companion. Exactly, because it's based on the bond that you have. I definitely. Did you ever want? Listen. I can get the megas. Okay, when they first introduced the mega, oh my god, it was gorgeous. I need to finish this game. I drop off a little after this point. No, you gotta continue. You gotta. Never leave it hanging. Not unless you like something happens. But never leave the game hanging. But I will be for real. When they first introduced Mega Evolution for Pokemon, like, okay, it looked pretty cool. Let's be for real. It looked pretty cool. You know what I mean? Oh, it's definitely worth the effort and worth the grind. For this game, for the grind and stuff, it's definitely worth it. But like the evolution for like the Pokemon, it looked nice when it was first introduced. Like Mega Lucario, Charizard X and Y, Mega Mewtwo X and Y, um, Mega Diancie, Mega Audino, Mega Gardevoir. Like it looked gorgeous. Like don't get me wrong, I love the Mega Evolution. And like it was gorgeous when they introduced it. But then now when they introduce more Mega Evolution, I'm kinda looking at them and be like, huh? Like what the fuck is this? Like, come on, Mega Gyarados looks like an oversized carp. Okay, it looks like an oversized Magikarp. You just turned Magikarp into a Gyarados, and Gyarados just went back to a Magikarp. Like, let's be for real. But then, like, the more they keep releasing, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, are you being dead ass? Work just got crazy and I feel off. That makes sense. Work always happens. That makes sense. So just take your time. Come back when you have time. Oh yeah, no, it was funny how they used the wings and bracelet like little orbs to activate, which is like, yeah, it's a similar concept to Digivice and Crest. Kind of a similar concept, but not the same. Because it's a very similar concept, because the reason why I say it's similar is that with the Digivice and Quest, the Digivice was considered as the medium. Oh, appreciate the follow, appreciate the 11 support. Thank you. With the Digivice, it was considered as the medium, right? Just like for like the rings and bracelet. But the thing is that the Quest was used as a little amplifier. The reason why I say it's an amplifier, because technically it just showed what was their strength. It was just a little amplifier to help them boost their strength in the right direction. While versus the wings and the bracelet for the Mega Stones for Pokemon, it was more of like a medium tool where all you have to do is just, hey, it's time to Mega Evolve! I'm gonna use my Mega Stone! There was no bond or connection involved. It's just, yeah, get the Mega Stone and have it connected to the Pokemon. Like, there was nothing more to it. Well, in Digimon terms, it was more in depth because in the anime, it would describe on how they chose the Digidestins and what strength they had and why they chose them for it. Oh, I went behind. Oops.
Wow.
Exactly. You don't see the cross, you just see the symbol on their Digivice because it boosts. So I sign them, I mean. Yep, and that's basically it. That was basically it. And I can see why they took it
You're
out
back.
because they probably
Great
thought it
work
was
out
kind of
there.
tedious. Though I kind of here's the thing is that I don't hate the reboot for this one. I will be honest. I've seen a lot of reboots. Right? I've seen a lot of anime reboots. Some of them I hate, some of them I love. But surprisingly, I did not hate this one. Yes, they deviated completely off the original. It shouldn't even be called a reboot. It should be their own Digimon version of how they did Hunter x Hunter. You know, there was Hunter x Hunter 1990 something, Hunter x Hunter 2011, right? They should have done that. Like, I'll be for real. They should have done that for the title. But the thing is that I don't hate it because, spoiler alert, Digimon Reboot actually introduced more things that you would not expect to see in the original. They introduced a different line for the Digimon, not just those single lines, but alternative choices. Hi, Skippy. Like alternative line, and you can already see it, Gao Gao, with uh Palmon, which was crazy. You would not expect that, Gao Gao, is that they didn't go straight to Togemon like they usually do, Gao Gao. No, they went to Panchamon. I'm like, excuse me, Gao Gao? Hello, Gao Gao? And I was like, that's insane to do that, Gao Gao. But they did it, Gao Gao. But not only that, is that they showed different lines. They also showed the X version of them that you will never see, Gao Gao, besides in the X anime. The X anime for Digimon is the only spot that you can see any of the X Digimon. But to think they actually go ahead and introduce X Digimon by slowly incorporating it into pieces of them. Like, for example, Garurumon all of a sudden has what, missile arms that he's not supposed to have, Gao Gao? Like, that's insane, Gao Gao. He's not supposed to have that, Gao Gao. Why? Because that was the next antibody of it. But apparently they introduced that, which was like, oh, okay. Like, slay! Digimon slay! But holy shit, Gao Gao. But then it's not only that, is that because they did that, they also showed other forms of Digimon. And I've mentioned this before, Gao Gao, is that Digimon has 4 different types of forms in total, Gao Gao, that you can actually tread. You can do human form, Gao Gao. You can do beast form, Gao Gao. There's also dark form and a light form, Gao Gao. The reason why I don't mention it into data, virus, and vaccine is because it's an easier concept to understand, Gao Gao. By having a light and dark version of them, you can see that there's a good version of them and then there's a bad version of Gao Gao. So basically, for example, Cherubimon Gao Gao. Cherubimon is technically a mega entity, Gao Gao. But here's the thing, Gao Gao. Cherubimon has not only just a good version, he also has a bad version, Gao Gao. But you can see the reason why he could have a bad version, Gao Gao, is depending, as like Ifo said, Gao Gao, is their bond and scenario, Gao Gao. But not only that, that's the beast version of him, Gao Gao. Let's go ahead and take Soafimon, Gao Gao. He's a human form, Gao Gao. But because Magna Angemon didn't digivolve into Soafimon in the show, Gao Gao, but instead into one of the Holy Dragon Digimon, Gao Gao, he just digivolved into a Mega Beast form, Gao Gao. That kind of put himself on the same level as Magnadramon, Gao Gao, for Angie Womon, Gao Gao. And I know some of us are probably upset. It's like, why did a hot angel woman transform into a pink dragon, Gal Gal? Well, here's the thing. That's what they set her as a long time ago. But as time went on, Gal Gal, we do get a human version of her as a Funimon. So by having those two, there's a beast. Hi, Dark. There's a beast and a human form for every single Digimon, Gal Gal. And there will always be a light version and a dark version to them, Gal Gal. So it's very interesting on how they kind of put everything together, Gal Gal. Shut off all the mega. Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. But it's just that's literally what they did, Gal Gal. Is that not only they showed off human, beast, a light, and a dark version of them, Gal Gal. They showed alternative version of them, Gal Gal. And the alternative is what we call X antibody, Gal Gal. And granted, a lot of the X Digimon kind of looked more. How can I describe this? Very different, Gal Gal, and very machine like. Would be more the better term. Kind of like a little bit more Gundam, a little bit, Gal Gal. But it is like a really good style, Gal Gal, that actually they incorporate, Gal Gal. If you have not seen Alphamon, that man is technically an X antibody Digimon. Oh, because I'm doing a redeem right now, Gal Gal. So I still have like about 5 minutes, Gal Gal, and I'll stop saying Gal Gal. Dailies, Gal Gal! Ooh, how was that, Gal Gal? Hope it was good, Gal Gal. But it's insane how much the reboot put so much time and effort in, Gal Gal. And the thing is that if you're new to Digimon, you will not understand this, Gal Gal. I will be honestly very, very, and I mean very honest, Gal Gal, into this, Gal Gal, because in Digimon's world, it can get very, very complicated to the extreme, Gal Gal, if you don't know anything about Digimon, Gal Gal. It just gets so complicated. So that's why if I recommend a Digimon game for anyone, Gal Gal, I would. Oh yes, please! I would love to. Taco Bell is here. Ooh, save me some, Gal Gal. That's why if I recommend any game, Gal Gal, for new Digimon fans coming in, Gal Gal, I would recommend Cyber Sleuth, the first one, and the Hacker Memories, Gal Gal, as well as Digimon Time Stranger. Those are the 3 games I would recommend new Digimon players to play. The reason why I don't recommend the other ones, Gal Gal, is that unless you are an old veteran like me or a few others, Gal Gal, that have played Digimon longer, I would never recommend you those, Gal Gal. If you're not the type, and I will say this, Digimon is probably one of the heaviest grind game in history. I never said it's top though. I just say one. Because there's other games that's just as grindy as Digimon. But the thing is, Digimon can be such a grind heavy game, is that they actually dialed back of how much you have to grind in Cyber Sleuth, Hacker Memories, and Time Stranger, Gal Gal. Now, if I tell you to go ahead and play Next Order, Gal Gal, you would hate me for life, because that game is so grindy to the point that you're not just spending 60 hours in the game to play the game, Gal Gal. If I'm gonna be deadly honest, Gal Gal, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing in that game, you would be spending probably a good 6 months to 8 months trying to grind the game consistently, Gal Gal. It's just that grindy, Gal Gal. And I would toss in one more game that's just as grindy. Digimon Master Online is also one of the other grindy games that I
The route to the
cannot
Tokyo
recommend
Metropolitan
anyone
Government
to play.
building's secure. We can head to Nishi Shinjuku from there.
I cannot recommend any new players to play that game, Gao Gao, without having a veteran player hand holding you, Gao Gao. And I say this because it will make the gameplay a lot easier for those playing Digimon Master. Exactly. See, even iPhone knows what I mean, Gao Gao. That's crazy. Master is definitely one of the hardest game that grinds. That expects you to grind, but not only grind, expects you to spend your money too, Gao Gao. That's why if you do play it, this game is so interesting. The Digimon Time Stranger is absolutely interesting, Dark. I would say Digimon Time Stranger is Gao Gao. You would have a lot more fun time. Any of the other games that if I tell you about it, I would not recommend if you're a newbie, Gao Gao. I would not recommend you any other games out. Sadly, Gao Gao. I would suggest if you want to see the gameplay, watch me play it, Gao Gao. And I say it because it's much easier to watch someone play it, Gao Gao, than you playing it yourself, Gao Gao. If I pull out Digimon Master Online, Gao Gao, and I still have my account on there, Gao Gao. If I pull it out, Gao Gao, I will kid you not, Gao Gao. I've spent money in the game. I spent time in the game. I spent what game system is on? This is on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. So there's 3 consoles you can play Digimon Time Stranger. So if you want to play it, it's on those 3 platforms. I know, but the amount of time you have to spend, even iPhone knows, which is honestly insane. That iPhone knows this. Yay! Thank you. I'll check it out later, Dialects. I appreciate it. The honest grind for Master is so insane, and I know people that plays Digimon loves it. I appreciate it. The plays Digimon Master loves it. I know there's people that still plays it. I'm not shitting on the game. Okay, I promise it's not because I'm shitting the game. It's I'm giving my honest opinion on it. Is that I love the game when it first came out. I really did. But to continue the grind is probably one of the hardest thing possible in the game. Because I say this because it hurts the wallet and it hurts your soul. It takes too long to finish your quest. It takes too long to earn money through quest. You know the best way to actually earn money in the game? It's not through quest. It's not doing daily quest. You know what's doing? You buying something with your own money and then selling it to other people for in-game money. Yeah, you like basically it really hurts it, and iPhone knows this. You have to sell your soul. Use the money, buy something, and just like sell it for like money. Hi guys, I mean Shimon. I don't know why. No, it's the thing is people that knows Digimon Master Online knows that I'm not wrong for this. It's because I will say this. My favorite is for the megas is Mastermon, which you need a combination of not only Angewomon and Lady Devimon and one other items. And I kid you not, I hate them for this. You have to spend $100 for that one item just to get the evolution. $100. It's not 25. It's not 50. No, it's $100 for one item for that evolution, and to actually buy it off the market in game, it's about 100 million bits. 100 million bits in game, and no one can avoid that because no one has 100 million bits on hand. It's just how it is. I want to say out of the top 3 grinding games that you need to sell your soul to master is top 1. Yeah, no. Then 3, 1, yeah. Just oof. Yeah, yep. Hi! I tried out Super 1 before, but when I first got right, also very grindy. Before this game came out. Oh, Gawa, am I guessing you are also one of the OG Digimon Master Online player like me? Are you? If that's so, I feel your pain. No, so a lot of MMO, and this is the thing, Jam, a lot of MMO, and you tried Super Rumble, and I'm not surprised it is a pay to win type of game, because whichever and I mean this, I don't know why, whichever company that keeps buying the MMO for Digimon keeps, I don't know why, but they keep making it so money hungry. And I get it, because here's the thing, MMO costs money to keep them alive. Like, I get it. In the gaming world, you want to keep the server alive, you need money. I get it. But don't try to like suck the soul out of it. I tried out for a bit when it first came out, but well, okay. So when did you try Digimon Master Online? When did you try it? Because Digimon Master Online, if you guys don't know, has went through 3 different companies before its current one. Okay. So that was when it was dropped on Steam. Okay, so you have not been there before. I started when I was on day 1 on the first company. I am one of the OG player that had their account wiped. My account was wiped when I transferred over to the second company. I started from the first company where it was, and I will tell you this, first company, oh my god, first company was a dream. First company was a dream because the grind wasn't that bad, the money income wasn't that bad, I wasn't as money hungry at the time. But damn, the moment they moved to a second company, oh my heart. Crazy question, Digimon Monster versus Yu-Gi-Oh! You cannot compare the two. Digimon Monster versus Yu-Gi-Oh! Monster, you cannot compare the two because there's 2 different style. And here's the thing, the problem is that you're playing with a TCG card and you're playing with a digital monster. So you cannot compare the two. And I cannot say which one will win because here's the thing, is that you have to gauge the power level for each side. That's not going to be easy. If you had the count from the second company, it would still be there in the database. Any account from the second company will still be there in the current company. I've had mine since the very beginning. It's still there. But if you try to make it on Steam, I don't think it's very worth it because I've tried it. There's a lot of limitation. I was on the Digimon wave no. So Jam, the thing is, you didn't start off where I was or where Eiffel was. I don't know where Gala started. Gala, you gotta tell me where you started because it has to be either from the first, second, or third company. It has to be one of the three. But because you started off on when Steam dropped. Hi, Maverick. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good Christmas, I suppose. It is that if you haven't started off where they first started falling off, then it's a safe bet you didn't get a really great experience with it. That's the thing. You won't have a great experience with the current DMO. You won't. Was going to by imagine in game. The thing is, Jam, is that most Digimon game is very grindy. Even Eiffel would tell you. Any of us old veteran Digimon players, including myself, will say whatever Digimon game you play will be grindy as fuck. No, which I didn't get. Like, if you don't mind it, that's fine. But the thing is that you have to understand that Digimon is actually one of the oldest and one of the grindy game. Yeah, that's true. It has a resource system. But the thing is that, and that's kind of what DMO is grinding with a resource system. But the thing is that it's not only that, is that Digimon has always been a grinding game. Since the beginning, back in the older games and the PlayStation stuff. Joymax. I believe that was second company. Yeah, that was the second company. That is the second. It's either the second or first company. Because I know there was also Joy King. So man, now I feel old. Go, you're making me feel old with you. But the thing is that Digimon has always been a grinding game, is because I'm glad you started off with Cyber Sleuth, with like the games and stuff, or Digimon Time Stranger, which is like I would say it's a phenomenal start game. I would never recommend you Digimon Next Order though. People would hate me.
And take a look at this.
Hang on, I need a cough drop. What? I'm being dead ass, girl. I would never recommend anyone, especially new player. I got an animo that. Oh no! I would never recommend anyone playing Next Order, because you know how grindy that game is.
Here's a miniaturized version of an electromagnetic net.
You know how grindy that
this
game
bad boy
is.
may be small, but it packs a punch.
Have to Cyber Sleuth. I'm glad. Dawn and Dust is one of the hot favorites.
Amazing! Wouldn't you agree?
Which I'm so glad they add Dawn and Dust Digimon in here. Oh, they're so cute.
But it can only be used once before the battery
But,
is
like-
drained. So even I haven't had a chance to see it in action yet.
Oh, that's honestly these days that's the only way you can get it. Oh, it would shut them down so fast you would hear them crying. God, you would hear them crying. Have you tried out Lost Evolution? Not yet. I have to get an emulator for that. If I have to get like some of the older ones, I need an emulator for that. I'm
You
honestly
folks ought to
enjoying
be the ones
these
to give
ones
it a test
now
drive. It might
with the
come
fan
in handy.
translation. Oh, how was that?
Well now, we're going to
Yeah,
have our
yeah.
hands full from here on out.
Here's the thing, and I hate this. I hate this so much. And I cannot blame them. Okay, I cannot blame Japan. It definitely has its fault, yes. But I really can't blame Japan for their choices. Because here's the thing, Digimon and Pokemon came out roughly around the same time. Even though Pokemon came out first. But the thing is that since Digimon wasn't as hyped back in the 1990s compared to Pokemon back then, Pokemon had more hype in the West than it did with Digimon. And I feel so sad that Digimon didn't get that much hype back then. But because that Digimon was such Hi Drago, but because Digimon was so niche to a certain community, to a certain amount of people, that because it wasn't that much hype in the West, there was very few games, there was very few merchandise, there was very few advertisement for them. Which sucks. And because of that, since there wasn't that much hype and popularity over in the West for Digimon, a lot of the stuff that Digimon has made is restricted to certain areas. Like, Digimon did well in China, Digimon did well in Europe, Digimon did well in Australia. Like, Digimon did well in everywhere besides US, which is the craziest thing. I'm like, how is this fucking possible? But it did. And that's what happened. And I kid you not, because I will say this. One of the figurines that I wanted was basically was Kyrie and Angie Woolman. It was a figurine of them together, and that baby cost 180 at the time. That sweet baby figurine was 180 at the time. But because of US censorship, apparently it was banned. That figurine was banned to be sold in the US, but everyone else gets it. That's the craziest thing. Everyone in the world gets it, besides the US. So I couldn't even get that sweet baby figurine. And if I try to get it now, it would roughly range between 200 to 500 depending on seller. Because here's the thing with Digimon collection. Compared to Pokemon keeps remaking them. We all know this. Pokemon can keep remaking it all they want, right? Keep making new Pikachu plushie, Pikachu figurines, so on and so forth. Not Digimon. If you haven't been the collection with Digimon, is that Digimon do not, and I repeat this very heavily, they do not make more. Once they make enough for production, it is very rare for them to make more. They made more for Digimon Time Stranger because they had to. It exceeded their usual limit. They were trying to put in the calculation and the amount they thought people would buy, and it exceeded their amount that they thought, that they had to make a second batch. Same thing with the Digivices. Digivices for Digimon V1 for 2 years ago, they had to make another batch. But for figurines, they will not make any more. I have currently 2 of the Digimon figurine. One for the last scene with Omnimon and Diaboromon, and also for the Angiwomon, of her positioning herself for a holy arrow. And they will not make any more. Because that's how they work. They only make a certain amount, don't make any more, and if you want one of them, you have to find them from a second hand, or you have to find a store that still sells it, but it's gonna cost about 2 times to 3 times more than the original value, because that's how rare they are. I remember in the days I was in kindergarten, I just stopped because I kept saying Pokemon talking about. Yeah, those are the days. Cyber first wanted to took me about 6 months trying to find the old PS4 edition. Just play again because they didn't have a store digitally, and I played hacker. Because that's how rare it is. It's because they don't make anymore. If I look up now, let me go ahead and look this up. Let's go ahead and distract ourselves. Let me distract us right here. Um, yeah, because do you know why? I will pull it up. There's few big hit Digimon player. So Coin EX is one of the biggest Digimon lover that I've known. Him and a few other people has hyped up this game so much. Not only that, it's because he does Digimon content for a living. So this is not him asking me to advertise. This is me knowing him as a Digimon lover. Like, I follow this dude. He loves Digimon. He talks about it. This man talks about. Not only that, this man has a chance to actually play this game ahead of schedule. But because the thing is, when Digimon Time Stranger first came out, it was first introduced through the Digimon Con. If you guys don't know Digimon Con, this is why I go to every year. And it's worldwide, online, that you can see. Yeah, I am. I'm a big Digimon lover. That's how I got the hype. Because of the Digimon Con. And the thing is that it was such a hype. No, in the state of play, that is true. It's in the state of play. But the thing is that, here's the thing, Jam Jam. Last year, Digimon Con did not release any game. Wait. Okay. Hi, Divine. Hang on. The one I remember in Aerospace. Oh yeah, no, they were working on it. They've been working on something behind the scene for years, but they couldn't tell us what until this year in 2025. They went ahead and did the Digimon Con and said, "Hey, we got a game coming out for you." But here's the thing: it wasn't just one. It was 2. Last year in Digimon Con of 2024, there was no Digimon game release. There was talk about Digimon TCG, there was talk about a Digimon webtoon, but nothing about a game. And here's the thing is that's why I kind of love Digimon, is that they're not going to toss out a game that's so half-assed for us to play. They delayed Digimon Survive by 2 whole years before it was released. And they didn't even talk about anything for Digimon Time Stranger, because they've been working on it and working on it. And the fact that they actually went ahead and like, hey, Digimon Adventure anime, oh, Digimon Time Stranger. Listen, I will always stream the con and talk about the con live on stream. So if you want to see the con, I will go ahead and share screen the con with you, and we can talk about it. I love doing this. I've done it 2 years in a row. I'm not skipping a year. But as you can see, Digimon Toy, Digimon Koi, Digimon Comic, even con special music, Digimon Goods, like they were. This was their whole schedule for this year. It was absolutely amazing. But the fact that I love that they work so hard to do this is amazing. So you can get on Nintendo Switch and see them for the PS5, PS4. Oh yeah, no, it's very hard to find it. Hang on, let me see. Angie figurine. Kyrie. Here, Gem series. Okay. The Gem series do not make that many. Okay, so this is the one I was talking about. Hi! Hi Solomon. Xin chào bạn. Bạn khỏe không? Okay, so this is the figurine I was talking about. This is the one that was banned in the US. When it first came out, it was only about $180, $150. As you can see on eBay, $380. $380 for this sucker. How much is this one? $380. Cancelled in the West. Not child friendly. Good God, people. How much is this one? Nope, doesn't tell me. How much is that one? $270. Jesus Christ. Let's see. So that's how much it was. Oh, here we go. $380. $330. For real, why she's on top of it? I'm very much on top of this. If any of you actually play this, Re-Rise has. Oh my god, Re-Rise! No, it's very much due to money. The thing is that popularity is the hardest thing, especially in a mobile game. Is that Re-Rise did so well. I promise you, it did so well. But the thing is, it's money. In any game, and I will say this, in any game that you need a server, like Super Rumble or Digimon Master Online, and I will take other MMO. Like, for example, it did so well, but it's because it's the money issue. You want to keep a server alive, you want to keep the mobile alive. You need to. Hang on. It felt so hard. It's because of money. No. Hello. Sorry, I had to laugh at that. It felt so hard because of money. That's the thing about it. It's not because the game was bad. It's not because the game wasn't that great. It just really felt so hard due to money. And that's the thing that sucked the most. Is that if the game wasn't doing bad, then there has to be another reason. Yep, the microtransaction, banners, character, it's yep, because that's the thing, they have to. They have to do that. It's not because they want to do it. It's because they have to do it. The reason why I said they have to do this is because let me put it in a better perspective. Is that here's what Digimon tried to do, and Digimon has always been a thing that I love that they try to do this. Right? Is that what they did? Is that Re-Rise is basically a mobile gacha game, right? Like let's pull out Uma Musume. We all know Uma Musume, right? Okay, there was about I'm sorry, what? I'll talk to you later about this. I see it. But let's talk about Uma Musume, okay? If you guys don't know, Uma Musume is actually a double gacha game. And I call it a double gacha game because in a lot of gacha game, there's only one type of gacha, right? And I mean, it's a double gacha game because it's by not just buying the equipment they need. Okay, I don't consider equipment as another gacha, right? It's a choice gacha. I like Go Chip. Go Chip is great. Okay, you gotta buy the character, and then you gotta buy. Oh, it's you're buying the character, but you're also playing a derby. Right? If you guys have never seen an actual derby race is a literally gambling addict, okay? It's a gambling addict field, okay? That's why I call it a double gacha game. It's because it feeds not just one itch, it feeds two itch. And the thing about it is that's what Digimon tried to do. Digimon was trying to make themselves into a gacha game. Why do I feel like YouTube is live right now? I feel like I'm more alive than Twitch. No, I talk both sides. I talk to both sides. I really talk to both sides. I technically have 3 at the moment. Yeah, no. Here's the thing about me. Is that if you haven't been here long enough, that's okay. For me, I am a person that would not ignore any of my chatters. If I ignore them, I feel bad. So I talk not just only to Twitch, I also talk to my other ones. I have one on Kick, I have one on YouTube. I usually stream on 4 and I have Twitter. Hi Azure! But I talk to everyone. I don't leave anyone out. But I can only have one chat on screen. So Twitch is the only one on screen that you guys can see. So if you guys see Twitch, say hi. They're the only one on screen, sadly. Not my fault. It's against TOS for Twitch. Yep. But I will talk to everyone. That's how I am. But it is very big in Japan because Japan made it such a big thing. But it's because it itches for 2 scratches. If you never play a derby race, that's fine. Don't do it in real life. Please, for the love of God, don't do it in real life. You will lose more money than you think. Is that you're playing a derby race, trying to get your hoist to be the first place winner. You be professional? Nice! Congrats, Azure! So that's basically you're trying to get your hoist to be top number 1, correct? Not only that, is that you're also itching your other gacha game, where you're trying to pull out the characters you need to win, right? Exactly. Eiffel is that it's just the gambling and the adrenaline. And not only that, it's because it's itching not just one side, it's itching both sides. You're itching the derby side in you with adrenaline and the rush, so hoping your character actually wins, right? But then there's also the gotcha one, where you're pulling for the character you need. So then after that, you get the character. But not only with the character, if you get double, you duplicate it to E6 it, right? That's why it's very interesting for Uma Musume, but that's why it made the biggest hit. And not only, even if you're not interested in the voices, if you're not interested in the story of the voices, it's itching the game. The itch of the game that comes from it. Those that love Uma Musume loves Uma Musume. That's the thing. Those are those that do love the character, the story itself. But because this game itches not just one point in your brain, it itches more than one. That's why I call it a double gacha. Compared to other gacha like ZZZ or Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, or Knights, those are usually single gacha. The reason why I call it single gacha is because I don't include the equipment. The equipment is by choice. Yes, there's also Withering Waves as well. And I call those single gacha because the equipment to pull them is a choice. You can choose to ignore it and not do anything more. Because if you're in there just for the characters, you're in there for the characters. You don't get the equipment or anything. Right? But that's usually what most people do. In there for the character, not for the story. That's it. But because Uma Musume is a double gambling addict kind of thing, it actually really pulls people into the game so easily. Because here's the thing, you get a live show, you get a character you get to like bond with, you get a character you can train with, you're having a character that is running a derby for you. Exactly, you're promoting gambling in a video game without realizing it's a gambling. And for those that don't know derby, okay, that's so understandable. It's so understandable if you don't understand derbies. Because here's the thing, when will you ever see yourself being at an actual derby race? Let's be for real, right? You'll never see yourself being at a derby race, right? I cannot imagine, at least, probably, I would say this. I can imagine about 10% of the people that play Uma Musume would probably be down at the horse track, having their hand with a lottery ticket, screaming the horse out, telling the horse to win, okay? I can imagine that. But I cannot imagine the other 90% of us. I can't. Because 90% of us don't actually participate in that. Exactly. Your addiction, your fantasy. But that's the thing about Uma Musume, is that it's not just the addiction fantasy, it's also the addiction and adrenaline that you want your character to win. And that's what made it special. But that's why that was a problem with Re-Rise, is that you can trigger a little bit of dopamine, a little bit of addiction. But it wasn't at the level as Uma Musume. And that's why people couldn't justify themselves to actually spend money on Digimon. Which is understandable. If you're not into gacha, that's understandable. That's completely understandable, Jam Jam. But that's the thing about it, is that it's all about preference and justifying your purchase. My boyfriend, and I kid you not, has like 4 or 5 different games that he will put money down. And I don't mean simple $50 money, right? It's not a simple $50 money, okay? He would set aside $200 for a banner, and I will look at him, I'm like, are you being dead ass? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Uh-huh. Him and his friend does that. They will pull out character, and they don't try to fully E6 the character. They will pull out the new character for the new banner. And I say I've seen this. I've seen this because I witnessed this with my own 2 eyes. I love him, and I like the fact he enjoys his hobbies. I'm not gonna stop him from that. It's his choice, it's his money, right? Is it weird? It's how he is. Oh yeah, as you seen the video, hard yelling, winning and stuff. Shout out to how yeah, the sadness. You know why I can't even like criticize that, because I've done that with like Louis. Yep. I can't criticize him either. Because I will say this: I have dropped more money in Puzzle and Dragon. I have dropped a significant amount of money in Puzzle and Dragon, and now in Puzzle and Dragon, I have dropped money for Tuiba, and I mean more money in this because this game is also a gacha game too. It's by luck, and it's by skills. I have roughly dropped about $3,000 in this game. I know this for a fact because I spent it. Did I get my rewards? Yes. Was it worth it? Yeah, maybe. Was it worth it for me? Hell yeah. It was definitely worth it for me, for this little one. The fact that I could get plushie and be happy with it, I was happy with it. I was absolutely happy with it. But the amount of money I spent was not really... I should have not done that. I spent $100 on a plushie that was only the value of $30. Okay? That's how it is. No, I loved it. I definitely agree, Eiffel. Like, what you said is definitely true. Was it worth it? Yes. Did it wake my wallet? Yes. Did I have fun with it? Yes. Did I hate the amount of money I spent? Oh, fuck yes. I've spent $3,000 in this game to get plushies, to get figurines, to get dish wheels and stuff, table wheels and stuff, and I absolutely loved it. But here's the thing is that it improved my actual skill IOL. That's the plus I got it. It's because these are the reason why I said I increased my IOL skill is because these crane machines are actually Japanese style crane machine. They're not those little like scammy American UK crane machine. Okay, they're those actual skill base of crane machine that you have to actually think. So there has been some prizes that I have spent only $5 to win. I shit you not. There's some prizes that I've got under $5 to win, right? But there's others that I spent more because it took so much longer. Well, sometimes the chase is even better than outright buying it. Yes, I definitely agree, Gala. Sometimes the chase is so much better. And yes, Dark, I spent $3,000 in total in this app. Did I regret spending that much amount of money? Yes. Exactly. And that's why I love this. That's why I fell in love with Crane Machine. Let me pop this open. Hang on. YouTube. Hello. Hang on. Let's go to my channel. It should be the oldest one. Okay. If you guys don't know, before I became a YouTuber, I did reaction videos, okay? This is one I actually won. That I actually went ahead and played for. I had to spice it. See, yeah, gambling is fun. I know, this is what I did. This was what I did. This was like 8 years back, okay? This was 8 years back when I was spending a lot of money. See? Get it? No! Get it? It used to be they usually give like free stuff. They usually give like free stuff. That's what they usually do. They usually give us like free like tickets and stuff. And I usually get it within a free ticket. If not, I'll be putting in like an extra $100 in. Maybe 50 or 30. Did I hate myself for it? Yeah. I hate myself for doing this. But I loved it. I love Queen Machine. These are honestly the funniest things I could play back then. Yay! I got it. Only took me like a minute and a half. Let me see if there's older ones. It's in my studio. Give me a second. Content. Filter. Once in the video, picked up the crane. A train low started blowing his horn. Really? Oh. That's funny. I think it's in here. Well, you pause. I feel like Wood would have ended already. Why? But I put on pause. It's funny. I love. If you have me start rambling about Digimon, this is what happens to me. Okay, this I privated for a reason because I was never ever gonna have this see the light of day again because I was no longer a face cam streamer at the time. I was no longer a content creator, YouTuber where I was making videos. I wasn't anymore. I was more of a VTuber when I started everything again. Okay, when I started everything again, this was before I did face camming, and not many people knew about me. And like this was 8 years back. Okay, guys. Okay, chill with me on this one. Okay, this was 8 years ago. Okay. I love doing these kind of things. I feel so cringe. I'm turning down the volume. I love heading to these arcades and actually playing these games. I know you'll never find this video because I private it. I enjoy these kind of games. Why? I love these things. I love going into arcades, playing these kind of games, enjoying these types of games. Like that's me in a nutshell. That's why I love Toriba. It's because I could do those kind of things. One, if you ever find me doing this, I will say this now. I will give you a printout on the spot. But I love these kind of games. Gotta pass out. Alright, see ya, ga. Thank you for chatting with me. Bye bye. Like, this is what I did. I do not regret myself. I do not regret. No, why are you so cringe? Because okay, the reason why I cringed at myself because this was a long time ago. Okay, this was a long time ago. Okay. Like, literally, this is me, okay? That was me back then, okay? When I was wearing more of like pants and t-shirts and a giant ass sweater than what I wear now, okay? I am allowed to cringe at myself, okay? I wish there was better lighting, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, listening to myself, I'll be honest, listening to myself, what? What? I cringe at myself. For 8 years ago. But I still do put my hair up in a ponytail back then. But my hair was back then is not as maintained as it is now. I'm more maintained. Listen, I do go out. I don't know, I'll be honest. If I ever choose to do this again, and I will going out and doing this again, it's gonna be a day. Cause that was honestly 8 years ago. Oh my god. I'm a little embarrassed my own self now. I won't lie. But oh gosh.
The route behind the park to the government building has been secured. Take this device and head in that direction.
I guess for me it wasn't a high ponytail. I usually do a high ponytail. I had fun. Yeah, no, I always have fun when it's always an arcade. The thing is, I always did a low ponytail is because the reason why I cringed at myself is because I maintained a more modest look back then. And I'm like, this is me back then? Holy shit! I wish I can go back in time and kind of smack myself and just say, "Go get it together. You got things to do in life." Like, I wish I was more expressive back then. Not only like in my feelings and like stuff, but also in my clothing. Cause I kid you not, I will still wear oversized clothing. Okay. I will still wear oversized clothing. Cause it looks cute on me. Okay? But I wish I could tell myself back then, you need a more variety choices of clothing, hairstyle. Stop sticking to the same damn outfit. I will be very honest. I think that's why I also cringe at myself. Because I'm like, man, this is how I acted. Put a stake in my heart, please. That is true. I agree, Jam Jam. We are our own harsh critics. On this game so far, absolutely amazing. Say less. This game has been absolutely amazing. Though it takes you about like 4 hours. 4 hours to get out of the prologue. It gets you frustrated that you have to be stuck in 4 hours in prologue. You know what? You learn from your mistake. If you didn't make the mistake, you wouldn't have learned it. It's the best key to love yourself.
This belongs to us.
I have horrible self-confidence in myself. As Jam Jam says, your own self is your own harsh critic, which is the fact. I'm a harsh critic to myself, and sometimes it's hard to love myself. But I didn't change that until I started becoming a content creator. I became more open, I became more outgoing, I became more confident in what I do. I enjoy having thoughts. Like these are fun. Oh shit. The game? Oh, I love it too. Oh, you're just waiting for the DLC? Dang. Oh. Hey. Hang on. Wake up. There he is. Wake up.
Are you okay?
Time to wake up. Let's see. You might be in trouble. Do you mind? So for this dude, you're gonna have to... Huh? You're gonna have to use that interaction. Oh boy. No wonder he's gonna be a pain. Oh, so basically like all the other bosses where you attack and then guard at a certain point. I see you seem fun in person. Listen, if you meet me... Yeah... I haven't got to the point where I am at an ultimate yet. I've been trying to. This is not good. I need to switch out. Uh-oh. Why do I have Wookiees in my party? Nah! I am so dead! No, if you ever want to meet me in person, I will announce when I go to cons and stuff that you can meet me in person. But like honestly, like if you just happen to meet me outside, I don't appreciate those. Wait, like just say hi. I'll say hi back. If you feel this, you have a safe point. Figure out what did you want. Had that as closest before going to fight. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Hi, agent. Oh shit. Ugh. Probably just stream. I'm probably honestly gonna stream. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? Why? See you in the future. Well, god fucking damn it. I was expecting. I definitely gonna need the XP boost, yeah. That's to be expected! in chat. F in chat. That's to be expected. Honestly, I might have to take the L. I might honestly have to take the L. Listen, I was trying to beat the cool Digimon team and have them beat a Mega with a Wookiee. That's not gonna happen. No, I've been doing the side mission.
Here I go.
I'm definitely cooked, like, I'm definitely cooked. I thought I got all of the side mission needed.
Exhaust flame!
I believe Gatomon has it. Gatomon is my healer, including Agiomon. But the thing is that I don't know what did I did. Oh, I honestly just came back from vacation on Saturday. I don't remember what I did when I was last playing this game. I'm gonna be dead ass. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm just gonna auto this and take the L. But no, Jam Jam, I know I've definitely been doing the side mission. Oh look. Randomon? Was it Marine Angemon? Maybe Neptunemon. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm waiting. Golemon shouldn't be surviving this long. Yep, waiting. Yep, this was what I was waiting for. Thank you. Reload it from here.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
Yeah. It has to be. There it is. Oh. If you can go into like one of those from the area, you can load in and out of the area should be able. Can you Digimon anything? Well, I gotta figure that out. But it's good. That's the thing is that Digimon is always a grind. It's just not as heavy. I need to figure out what I. Why is this not? I need your SBI up. Can I need a ball. I need a ball with someone. Hang on. Load. Where is the extra one? Box. This one. Synthesize it. I don't think so, but I do need to upgrade its level. Same size. That's not much at all. 19. Hi, Devon. Oh, it's been a long time. What up, what up? I need to toss Garamon in there. Keep the show on the little clam Digimon I've got. Oh, you mean this one? Psychomon? I wasn't gonna get rid of it. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna get as much Digimon and try to like get every single line to the Megas as much as possible. How's life been well? That's my plan was. But I was trying to get rid of the extra that I don't need. I need to get that Garamon up to toy though. Man, oh man, oh man. What's in here? Oh shit! How long have you guys been in here? No place. I forgot you guys were in here. Oops. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to forget you. SPI. I swear I didn't forget you. Because I think that's one you need to get. That's... Really? Shut it! Wait, what's down here? Where am I going? That's for DLC? Oh, okay, never mind. One back up. Like, where am I going? That door doesn't seem to open. That door doesn't seem to open. Yeah. Digivolution Kudamon, where's my Kudamon? You max? You're almost maxed. It's a Wizardmon. Yes. It's used to go. Always! The Digimon always! Wait, is it on sale? Actually. Hang on. Store page, is it on sale? Let's see. It should be in the DLC. Oh. That's why I love him. When he was first introduced in Digimon Data Squad, I loved him. Kentaurosmon. Yeah, but it's trying to play off of Centaurosmon. It's literally Tamus Frontier no Show. The English logo has changed a bunch of names. Yep, yeah, they did. They definitely did. Like Gatomon should not be Gatomon. Like in Japan, Gatomon is actually Tailsmon, but they changed it to Gato for cat. Gato cat. But they don't understand. Okay, it's only $8. $8. $8 for justification. Kentaurosmon was supposed to be named Sylphmon after Sylphnil. Ooh, they should have kept it. Sylphmon sounds. It sounds nice. This is honestly my favorite from the Data Squad. Oh, where are you? Okay, now I gotta figure out which is your next one. It's definitely not this one. Definitely not this one. It has to be this one. Is it this one? This looks like a dragon. Yeah. Let's go ahead and check out my nature point. Legion skills. I have 50 right now. I'm missing a huge amount. I would still need 125. Makes sense. Hang on, I got a message. Give me a second. Sorry, I got a message. I'm so sorry. I didn't see the message. I'm such a bad client. Let's see. Hang on. You gotta remember how to Digimon and blah blah blah. I don't know with that. Like for example, if anyone here watches Power Ranger, then they should know the counterpart. Yeah, did not like really. Oh, that's surprising. Shocking. I feel like I should boost this. I'm still short. Eh. Wait, when did I get these? What the fuck? Well, I'm fucked. Oh, I don't know. I guess I'll investigate the door on the left. So, what did you do? Are you trying Digimon? I'm trying to go for Kento'smon at the end. Let me finish this. This is way too early. Please let me get an agent point. I just want an agent point. No! No! I'm not taking the elevator. No! I'm not doing this. Well, I think we're stuck on the hard route. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Everyone.
No, I know. I think we're stuck on the hard route. Hang on. Hang on. Let me put this on my wish list first. Okay, add to my wish list. I'm so screwed. Continue for this. Hang on. Hang on. I think I need this. Okay. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Wrong button. Save. Save. Okay, hang on. No, I don't. Someone. Is it? Hang on. Let me add this to the card view. No, it'd still be like another $100. It would still be $100. Yeah. Let me make sure the DLC is in. Oh, Lord have mercy on me. Oh, I gotta end soon anyway. Damn it. No, I have the first episode for the season pass. No, I got it. I got it. Anything new of this game? Going pretty well. someone. So I didn't buy the season pass. Someone gifted me the first episode for the DLC. So I'm good on the DLC. The fuck happened? Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I should have it now. What? Wait, I'm confused. Which I did. Fuck. Man. Hang on. Let me do one more thing. I feel like the person at the gate on the newspaper that's saying, "Let me in! Let me in!" Okay, let's try this again. Oh, wrong one. Anything else you like besides Digimon? Oh, I love playing games. Oh. I wonder. Hang on, let me try something. What type of games? Let's see. FPS, horror, multiplayer, co-op. I play a large variety, honestly. See that? I like doing arts too. I like doing puzzle games. Let's see if this works now. What I did. Wait. I'm Trey, confused. Hang on. I wonder. Huh? Save it here. And there it is, you got the content. That's what I'm wondering. But no, I've done it before where I have got the DLC after buying the game. Let's see. Let me verify the file. Do an integrity file. Thank you. See. I ain't getting better. What the fuck? Fuck. Bought the DLC separately. Ensure to review your item option. You can access once you reach the middle. Hang on. I hope I don't have to end up refunding it. What? No, don't do this to me. Cry mode. Okay, so apparently if I just verify the integrity, it should work. If it's not, then I'm gonna have to uninstall and reinstall everything. I ain't looking forward to doing that right now. You know what? I think it's better if I go to bed. I think it's better if I just go to bed. Yeah, I think it's better. No, it's like 12 and I have to get up in like 5 hours for work. Okay, but I just want to make sure that this works first. I just want to make sure this actually works. Oh, if it does, I can grind it tomorrow on my other stream. Yeah, I have to wake up. I have a 4 hours and a half shift. Because I picked up extra hours for work. I'm sick of still working. Yeah, I still have to work. I don't have. If I wanna have another trip before my boyfriend comes down to see me, I need to save up my hours and work. Yeah, thank you. Just let me make sure this works. I'm gonna cry inside. For the love of God, let me in. Let me in. Yep. Yeah! I'm going to bed now. I'm going to bed. I can die happy now. Son of a bitch! Why did it take so long? Oh my god. That's so aggravating. That's so aggravating. Alright. Before I call it for the night, I'm gonna go get some sleep so I have work tomorrow. What? Don't laugh at me. It's not funny. Don't laugh at me. Okay, before I go to bed for the rest of the night, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. You guys have been such a joy. Christmas holiday for you. Right. But in the meantime, before I forget, oh, I'll be streaming all week. If you're not in my Discord, that's why I usually update all my schedule. Lazy, if you can do some exclamation mark Discord for me. My server is now no longer on lockdown. You guys are welcome to freely join my server now that I'm back from vacation. So if you guys want to join me, Ludi, you spelled it wrong. Still spelled it wrong. If you guys want to join me, I'll probably when I get home, I'll probably do a little mini Discord stream of playing the game and grind the shit out of it before I die. But yes, please do follow the rule. The server is an 18 plus server. If you are not 18 and plus, please do not join the server. For the love of God, please don't. Please don't. My Discord server is an 18 plus server for a reason. I am bye. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow, doing a little bit of Digimon stuff. And then tomorrow will be a Final Fantasy stream. If you like ZZZ, yeah, I see you on the next stream. I'll be doing ZZZ on Thursday, and then Friday, because my sibling Panda will be out of town. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do for that day, because honestly, we have a change in schedule. So yeah. Exactly. As Lazy said, if you're not 18 plus, please don't join the server. This is for your own protection and for everyone else. We like to keep everyone safe. Yeah, I gotta figure out what we're gonna do on Friday, because he's gonna be out of town. Yes, you did. Actually, 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 let's do something VI on Friday. Anyone up for some VI fun night? I have a game that I bought recently. It's a VI game. Yeah, it's a puzzle VI, so you get to see me mess around in VI and stuff. But yeah, meantime, I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good night, good evening, wherever you are. But yeah, please do join the server you want to join and make sure you guys follow the rules. Oh, before I forget, once you join the server, please make sure you hit that check mark. If you don't hit that check mark, you are not able to see the rest of the server. And if you guys sit there without seeing the server, can't figure out where's everyone chatting, well, that's on you. Oh, Jim, appreciate the follow, appreciate the love and support. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, you kind of be stuck. Okay, make sure you check mic, get the roles and everything. If I find out you're not 18, I won't ban you. I will kick you out of the server. Just come back to the server when you're of age, please. Please and thank you. Because I do NSFW stuff, so please, please, please. In the meantime, I'm gonna get some sleep. Let's see, where do we want to go? He got the sniper ready. As you can see, be careful. He got the sniper ready. Meantime, where should I go? Who do I want to send you guys to? I want to figure out where I want to send you guys. I am sending you guys to Aya. I'm sending you guys to Aya. Yes, yes. Act accordingly and behave. Okay. I'm sending you guys to Aya. Oh no, otherwise be new go that doesn't find. Be careful, my mods have been happy trigger lately. They have the button, they have the thumb on the button. Be warned, they're currently wolves. In the meantime, I'm sending you guys to Aya. They are currently doing Lego Paranoid One Step SX-70. I get that. Yeah. Yeah. They just want to make sure they're safe when I'm modding. Yeah, my mods are great. They've been doing a great job keeping everything locked down. Profile pic? I haven't looked at it. I make no comment on it. I will make no comment on it. Because that would not be safe to say on you. As you can see, if you get me started with Digimon, I'll get started with Digimon. I will chat your ear away. But yeah, meantime, I'm sending you guys to them. They're making Legos right now. Be nice, be respectful. Make sure you use the Newt Raid. If you don't have the subscription, use the first one that pops out. The second one is for subscribers if you are subscribed to my channel. But make sure be respectful, be kind, be good. You guys can be good penguins. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, bye bye.